Hello and welcome to the second part of Google Notebook LM. Just a quick one in terms of the title of your content. You can obviously edit this if you would like. You can change it to say whatever you want. So if you had your school maybe or just your name next to it, just going to put my initials on there at the end of it. So I know it's kind of mine in there. That can be edited and adapted depending on what you want. The next thing to show you is this part here at the bottom. Okay, start typing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to question my notebook now on certain content that I'd like to find from there. So it's given me some clues of what I might want to ask it, but I've gone back to my ChatGPT and I've asked it all about the subject because I'm not too sure about Edexcel and history around that topic. So I've got a few questions I'd like to prompt in there. So first question, why did medical progress remain so slow in the medieval period? And then we can obviously, it will shift through the pages. The best thing, it will only give the user the content that is provided in the sources in there. So it's not going direct onto the internet. It's actually going into the sources provided to find if it's got the content needed. And it should do because I've got three different sources all about the Edexcel curriculum. And there we go. It's given me a full breakdown of what I might want to use and add that into my revision and my studies in there. It's a really good thing to use for students for their revision and even for staff as well. If they're doing some PD on a new and exciting topic, they can obviously add that in there. Just keep on questioning and adding things in. If, for example, I will ask it, who is better, Messi or Ronaldo? Obviously, it's not going to give the answer in there because it's not part of the context, okay? So analyzing that's irrelevant, okay? And it's obviously not going to give them anything on that. It will obviously go back direct onto that content. So for anyone who's a little bit of a procrastinator who might kind of get off topic, this basically is a foolproof way of making sure that all the content is structured in the sources provided. So this is obviously using this questioning function that is there direct onto the Notebook LM.